Today's review, the JCB 215 skid steer. This skid steer, just some quick facts about it. It is a very small skid steer. I believe it weighs 7,400 pounds without any attachments on it. It's we call it actually the baby skid at the shop. It's equipped with some Snow Wolf tires. Obviously these are extremely hideous and kind of funny. But I used them once and they seem to work pretty good. They're not too jerky. Obviously when you're driving in fast, you know, with the plow up, it's pretty terrifying, but when you're actually plowing, they work pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with them so far. This is a 2021. I bought this skid steer for one purpose, and that is to plow snow. The skid steer is really not used in the summer. I mean, I might get in it every once in a while and move a pallet or something. It can still lift like, you know, 3,500 pounds, so it can lift a decent hardscape pallet, not like a Keystone or a big block pallet, but basically the same with every skid steer. Wicked easy access, great visibility. One thing they did improve on 2021, this is a much smoother operating loader than my Teleskid and my Track skid steer. It's extremely nice to have a loader that's not so touchy. You actually have to push down pretty hard for it to move, which is awesome. Makes for grading and doing other things, plowing especially, makes it a little easier. So big improvement there by JCB. One thing that really bugged me, and I think I fixed it, is this thing came with a wicked, I mean the other windshield wipers are shitty, but this one is really shitty. So it came with a wiper that was about 4 inches less than this, and it would cover like half of the fucking windshield. I went out and I bought a windshield wiper that is 4 inches bigger, and now it actually can basically plow the whole windshield. So that's a huge plus. So that's gonna be a definite need to do when you buy one of these. So, not gonna lie, this is if you only could buy one skid steer, I wouldn't buy this. This is a little on the weak side. It's a little on the light side. I bought it for plowing only, and it does a phenomenal job. I really don't see, especially with those tires on it, I really don't see a difference between this and a heavier skid steer. It's still really nice. It's way better than a plow truck. It would do circles around really, I mean, it could literally keep up with my loader. I mean, this is a 10.5 foot plow, and it can keep up with my 14-foot HD. Pretty decent. We'll go over some pros first. Obviously, if you watch my JCB videos, you know I love their visibility. I love their single boom. I love the easy access. Everything's, you know, pretty convenient, easy to read right here in the back. All that's great. Some cons about this machine. The counterweight. So, this thing is insanely dangerous to drive. I mean, we moved some snow with it and it struggled because of the lack of counterweight out back. It would do reverse wheels when you had some snow out front. But JCB needs, and this is what they need to do, they can't sell these without weights in the back. A, would probably help for plowing, and then B, it's gonna make it safer to drive. Send me an estimate for like $2,200 for like 400 pounds or something stupid like that. It's 200 on each side. I was like, are you kidding me? But really, I actually kind of like this machine. I like it a lot. The more I've had it, the more I've actually liked it. You know, you're not going to spend that big money that you are for a 10,000 pound machine. So if you're buying a skid steer just for plowing, I would definitely consider this rig 100%, other than a heavy duty, you know. So, but yeah, I actually like this thing quite a bit. We've had one issue with it, and it was the first snowstorm that it was the first time ever using it. Literally like 0 hours on it, and snow starts falling and we all start plowing. I'm plowing up here, and this thing was actually in a different town, and it literally died. Like its first hour it died, and my dad called me up screaming. Of course we were working stressed out because it was snowing, and they came and fixed it, and ever since then no issues. So it's been really weird having a JCB with no issues. It's obviously I need to knock on some wood around here because I'm sure there's going to be some more issues with it. If you're like me and you're just looking for something to plow with, honestly, you know, don't rule this thing out. It's very capable. It's really still light, but it can do a 10.5 if you're doing, you know, zero tolerance parking lots. Obviously The way I treat this place is literally I plow like every half an inch or less. There's never like a time where I'm going to be pushing like 8 inches of snow with this, because obviously I wouldn't be able to do that. But a zero tolerance parking lot like this, obviously this is a great setup for it. Obviously, if you're looking to, you know, do more excavation side stuff with this, you know, I'd probably steer away from it and go with a heavier model. But this is a very capable plowing unit. It's very capable on any small pavement construction job. I also use this in the spring. Actually, I kind of forgot. I do have a pickup room for this. I have two of them. I got one for the tail skid and one for this machine, and I sweep parking lots in the spring. So it actually did a phenomenal job with this. I honestly preferred bringing this just because it's a little bit lighter and easier to haul, a little bit easier on the truck. So I use this quite a bit in the spring. So overall, I really like it.